disobey God. So guess what? We got cursed. Read this again. Read this again.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
It's going to happen. Moses talking to the Israelites, our forefathers. Say it's going to happen.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So, you know, just like our Father, our Heavenly Father, right? As a carnal father, he said, you don't listen to my rules, right? Which I'm about to give to you, right?
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
I'm going to curse you. But I'm telling my sister right here, when he told that, hey, listen, hey, listen. And he wasn't telling like, yo, single-handedly. He told us what? As a whole family. So, yeah, so it's like I was telling the sister right here. So when the father punished the house, he's not punishing one child. He's punishing everybody in the house is punished. You know what I'm saying? So when John messed up, you know what? Brothers and sisters are all getting punished. Everybody's getting punished. That's the way the Lord works. He don't work by one. So guess what? If all of us are in punishment, and we all broke his rules, we all got to start keeping his rules so we can get out of punishment. You understand that? Now check this out. Give me verse 64. 64.
Verse 64. Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
God is saying, listen, my sons and my daughters, one of the curses I'm going to do to you is that you're going to serve your enemies, which is another nation. Anybody outside of our people is our enemy.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
Guess what? Everything that we need to survive, food, water, clothing, we always got to go to somebody else. Because they control the factories, the linen, the sewage, everything. They control it. We got to go to them now because we disobey God.
See that price right there? That's why we...
Hey, listen, that's a curse.
And in what of all things?
Listen, I always try to bring this out. Your language, your education, death certificate, religion, everything. No matter what you can think of, we always got to go to somebody else because we don't control it. The money that we got in our pocket or on our bank account, we don't control that. That's them. We got to go to them and bust our behind for them to give us their money. That's a curse.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And these enemies, this is to our people. Yokes of iron upon our neck. Everybody ain't our friend. God is saying they are enemies. So like I was telling the sister, to get out of punishment, you know, the curses, what do you think we got to do now? How you gonna get out? It's like when you got punished when you were smaller. What you gonna do to get out of punishment? So your parents don't be mad. Right? So now we gotta find out what's the right thing. That's the thing, right? Because the wrong things, what God calls it, he calls it sin. The wrong things is sin. So we gotta find out, okay, the wrong things that we're doing, which is sin, once we learn it, we correct it, right?
1 John 3 verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law.
Transgress, break, right? We break his laws.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
What sin is, now we gotta know which sin are we in. Because we all in sin. Knowingly or ignorantly is still sin. You understand? So guess what are we doing here? Once we learn, guess what? We come out here and teach our people. Once we fix it, I can come out here and say, guess what? Brother, you can fix it yourself too. You understand that? Now one thing I was going to show my sister right there. She walked out. 1 Corinthians 3:16. One of the things that our people, a sin that we do is what? To destroy our own self. Through what? Drugs, intoxication, because we're an oppressed people, right? So what do our people like to do under this oppression that we live? We like to what? We like to take stuff, yeah. So what? So we can cope forward for that short period. But I realized that guess what? That ain't the solution. We actually making it worse.
1 Corinthians 3 verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Because before, guess what? Back in the Old Testament, there was literally a temple, right? But now he's saying, no, it's much deeper than that. Literally, your body is literally the temple of God. Exactly that. But guess what? I'm gonna get to that.
And the Spirit of God dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
Like I was saying, smoking. That's destroying the temple of God. Because guess what? Cigarettes, weed, the Lord did not make those things for us to inhale. He didn't make that. Yeah, but guess what? Guess what that got us? He got it right there. He's like, hey, listen, like your little children. He said, yeah, you got your own mind to do things, but guess what? We always tend to do what? Wrong, and guess what? We get spanked. That's what we spank. So guess what? Getting drunk, drinking ain't a sin. But getting drunk is, smoking is. Give me that. What's up? 2 Corinthians, I think 6:14. Yeah, because drinking. Right. Because it's good. The Lord said He made, wine and all what? To make you merry, not to get drunk. So we can't do things in excess. Right. These are the things that, guess what? It's a simple thing that you can apply to yourself right now. Right?
It's only going to be a question. Everything. I ain't been like I was brought up in that word. I don't know.
Guess what? I mean, whatever question. I love questions.
We don't know.
What kind of question?
We don't know he really said. All right. Okay. I know nobody knows me. My little brother, he had to make me up and down to another OTO about our ancestors saying this and saying that. Like I told you, everybody's spiritual. God is spiritual being. Our ancestors are spiritual.
How you doing, my brother?
How do we know? The book been written over and over and over again. Like that book. So what my brother said, he read was written over again.
Now watch this, right? So you talking about his brother. He was talking about, right? That your brother was reading different books about our ancestors or whatever, but you're gonna realize that guess what? Our forefather warned us about it. About what? Diving in too many of these books, guess what? It's gonna bring confusion.
Who told us?
Watch this, my brother. I got you.
Who told us?
Ecclesiastes 12, verse 12. And further by these, my son, be admonished.
Be admonished. Be warned. Alright? He said, my son, hey, take this warning.
I believe in the
Of making many books.
Right.
There is no end. And much study is a weariness of the flesh.
So what it's saying, that guess what? Our people tend to what? Go so deep that it gets worse. Because what we all searching for an answer. We all searching for an identity.
How did we all learn about it?
You know what? But you know what? No, that's what I'm saying. Exactly, that's what we wrote.
So how do we really know?
29:13. All right. Because guess what? Yeah, because at one time, guess what? The people that enslaved us, they reintroduced this book to us. Hence, guess what? One thing, they gave us this guy, which is not in the Bible. They gave us scriptures like, slaves, obey your master, right? Now realizing that, guess what? They was manipulated. But guess what? We at one time had it. For disobedience. Guess what? We lost our power. How you doing, my brother? You got it? 13.
Isaiah 29, verse 13. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me.
No, what it's saying is our people, we love to say we love God, we all about lip service, so on and so forth, right? We talk a lot.
But have removed their heart far from me.
Read the next point.
And their fear toward me is taught.
Our fear, the way to serve the Lord, right? The way we fear the Lord
is taught by the precept of men.
By the precept of men, like you said. The way we talk by the precept of men.
That was,
guess what?
When I was created, it was a black man. That's the whole school. That ruled it. You asked the white person.
Hold on. You said before that?
Before him, that walked earth. But he didn't make the earth. God made the earth.
Right, God made the earth.
Man that walk on now earth before that.
You know, first of all, listen, the first man no, listen. You know the first man, Adam, was a black man.
It wasn't Adam. I forgot his name.
This is the problem right here about these many books. They got these other books talking about
Isaiah 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
Listen, that right there about another man prior to Adam and all these other things, right, that we're talking about. I even heard about Adam had another wife. I heard about all these crazy things that is not in the Bible, right?
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail.
Nothing in this Bible will fail, because guess what? In Deuteronomy, it says we will go in slavery for disobeying. Did that happen? Right. He's saying, guess what? We was going to have yokes of iron for disobeying. Did that happen? How did our people that was in Africa and in different countries, how did they get over here? What transportation did they get over here? By boat. Let me get it. And you're going to tell me if this is accurate or not. That's what I'm trying to teach you. This, guess what? You don't need nothing else but this Bible. The thing is that we've been taught wrong. We've been taught wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with the Bible. It's the teacher that was teaching us the doctrine that was wrong. Read this.
Right. Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt, because we were slave in Egypt. So he said, I'm going to bring you back into Egypt slavery again.
With ships.
With ships. What other nation historically went into slavery on ships? Chinese? Arabs? The white man? No.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
We used to scream Black Power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.